YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back in the Durthu campaign. We're gonna keep after it. We had an interesting last episode. Lots of stuff happening. Let's see, we got these guys. Oh, they're not replenishing because this settlement got sacked here. And since that settlement got sacked, I'm thinking what we'll do. Let's just head underground. Paravon should have the best replenishment. Yeah, there we go. So we'll head underground, head there, replenish, and then we'll cut them off if they try and make a run for Kirak Norm. We need to retake a few of our settlements, but that's going to mean we got to get rid of some of these Varg and scaling armies that are kind of running amok. And remember that Durthu suffered a defeat and is busy rebuilding, and we've had to step some other armies up in his place, like Groot and Keyboard a Cookie Elf, who has quite a few dragons now, which I'm feeling pretty good about. Let's go ahead and end the turn. We are negative income and negative amber, so situation could be better. Alright. Let's end the turn after giving Appius his skill point. I'm not streaming. I've streamed the last few episodes. I figured I would just record this one. I'm about to head over to my family's house for a little get-together. It's after Christmas now, of course, but I didn't get to see them on Christmas Day. That's a lot of heroes. I don't think there's any feasible way we win that. So we're going to be down even more, Amber. On fort. Let's think about whether I can feasibly win this. I do have the Treekin, which are pretty handy. Let's try. I'd like to not lose the income from Montfort. I have armies nearby, but I don't want to. I need to recruit just a single lord for resettling all this stuff. And we need to keep winning battles too, because that's how we're going to be getting most of our money at this point. So let's see. I'm going to get up here into a bit of a defensive position. Put some Treekin on each flank to start with. Got my Dryads. Get our Deepwood Scouts. These guys are the ones that I don't understand why all the other units got 180 range and these guys didn't. It's kind of a weird deal. Let's put our Eagle up here. I'm going to take my Hawk Riders out and we'll try and focus in on some key targets. I'll probably try and focus down some of the Marauder Horsemen. The Chariots are kind of a concern too because they cause so much more damage now. And my Dryads would be quite susceptible to them. Here we go. Let's see if we can pop these Marauder Horsemen. I'm gonna shoot. Okay, let's keep working these Marauder Horsemen a little. I'm going to dodge some of their return fire. Come on, Hawks, get them.
Swift! It shall be done. Swiftly!
There we go. We're going to focus out a few of these guys. Oh, I'm in the range. Pull back, pull back, pull back. So we can avoid some of the damage. I'm going to need all my hit points.
Without delay.
Can these guys fire whilst moving? They can. Good. I'm going to do that.
With haste.
Oh, back up. Back up.
Hurry!
I don't want to give these guys freebies. I want to kind of stay right on the edge of their range. Keep doing the harassment here. The Marauder Horsemen with throwing axes could actually do a lot of damage to my Treekin.
At once! Bowman ready.
And I'm going to target those trolls as soon as they're in range.
Hurry. Very well. Orders.
They are. I need the trolls to go down because they deal armor-piercing damage again. One of the only threats to my treekin.
Swiftly. Without delay.
Bring my treekin up. Try and head these guys off.
We grow restless.
We should be able to get rid of most of the trolls there. Stop these horsemen. Get them away from my Deepwood scouts.
We stand ready.
There we go. We just got to keep those guys away from the Deepwood scouts.
Yes.
Alright, the trolls are gone.
Ever ready. Ready.
Start focusing out some of the infantry. There you go. I think the treekin can bear the charge of the chariot. Let's get rid of these axemen.
Dauntless Azrael.
I would prefer that you be aiming at the infantry that I specified. Just kind of pull over here. Okay. Again, I'd prefer you be aiming at the target that I specified. Just try and use some overwhelming force all up in one spot. I'll move archers back just a little. Let's actually not charge in our eagle yet. Does the eagle cause fear? Oh yeah, it does cause fear. Let's do charge in the eagle yet.
Awaiting orders. Hurry.
Let's hit all this stuff with a quick rear charge. See if we can cause a little terror or fear. Okay, should be good. Let's get all our birds back in the air. Let's take out the Marauder Horsemen. Because then our treekin can hold out pretty good against a lot of this stuff. Let's kind of keep cycle charging the enemy lord. Really need to take out these Marauder Horsemen.
Very well. It shall be orders acknowledged. Right. Quickly. Yes. Swiftly.
I'm kind of just hoping that we can overwhelm the enemy lord over time. Alright, get rid of these horsemen. Get rid of them. Get rid of the horsemen.
Deep cavalry. Aye.
Keep an eye on these trolls over here. Alright, the horsemen are out. Fire on the trolls. We're going to have to control this situation pretty well. The enemy lord is a problem, but we'll deal with him in due time. How come I keep losing sight of those trolls, really? Okay, pretty much everything over here is starting to rout, so kill the trolls. I don't want the AP damage off the trolls to be able to get in here and do its work. Okay, I think those trolls are going to go down. Let's take my 2 Hawk Riders. You all bring down the rest of those trolls. Let's bring the eagle around. This angle is not affording me near as much damage on these trolls as I feel like it should, and I'm running low on ammo already. So we're going to have to be careful of that. Let's get our eagle in here to do a little damage. Let's try and hit these trolls with a quick charge. See if we can do some quick damage to try and scare them off the battlefield. And we've got the enemy lord afraid. But my eagle is taking immense damage by leaving it in combat, so that was a mistake. Where'd that other troll go? Over here. Definitely gonna have to deal with the troll. Let's get rid of those Marauder Horsemen again. Let's see if we can do cycle charges on these trolls. Seems like our charges are causing a lot of damage to the trolls, and their low leadership is being exposed. So there we go, we got rid of a troll. Let's stay away from that other enemy lord though, because that's definitely a problem. Alright, save what little ammo you have left for when I tell you. Getting rid of that troll was definitely kind of clutch though. Let's try and get rid of these chariots. Those trolls came back, so we'll just have to use our flying squad to charge them. I think with all my flying units charging in real quick, we should be able to single out and destroy those chaos chariots. We just got to get the balance of power turned against the enemies here. And our tree can are tanky enough that they're holding. But the fact that there's another enemy lord over here concerns me. Just going to put a quick hit on these trolls again, in and out. Seems like they die pretty quick to the, well, they had been dying pretty quick to the charge bonus. They didn't that time. And I took some pretty crappy damage coming in and out of that. Come on, get out of there. Get out. Let's try and get some hits on those trolls with their last bits of ammo. My Hawk Riders were kind of stuck in combat there. Actually, save your ammo until we get a better angle. Alright, get out of here. Dang it, I'm going to lose my Great Eagle here. The enemy lord got a hit on it while it was down. Killing these two lords is going to be potentially impossible. I don't know what one of my eagles is doing way out here to the side of the map. It's kind of weird.
Bowman ready.
I don't know if my tree can tank this one out, but if we get rid of even just one of the Chaos Lords here, it might be enough for success. Let's see if a quick rear charge on these trolls can get rid of them, because their armor piercing is going to be doing more damage than I want against my treekin. There we go, we got rid of one Chaos Lord, and the other one routed. So, clutch victory there, and I am going to chase down these lords and kill them. At least I feel like we should. Or should I? I think we should. If nothing else than just my own pleasure of seeing them dead. My Great Eagle, come back. Come get that dude. Yeah, so we're slowly picking that guy off. My Great Eagle's gonna go attack the other one. Yeah, my Great Eagle's wavering, even though the enemy lord is broken. Let's take our Hawk Riders over here, and let's actually get these two archers to chase this guy, because I think they can catch him, potentially. They're having a hard time catching him, but I might be able to just shoot him. There we go. They had a volley left, and I'll bring in these Deepwood Scouts to try and help keep this guy pinned down. Right now, it looks like he's getting swarmed by the birds. Well, it looks like he is getting swarmed by the birds. So that was actually kind of a clutch victory for me. It's pretty important. So, kept me from losing more amber and more problems and stuff like that. Puts a couple of these small chaos armies down, hopefully permanently, which means that they won't be able to continue doing all their raiding. Physical resistance 10%, huh? Could be nice. I assume Astalia has got to be enemies with most of these characters that are around. This army is replenishing just a little bit of treekin. We are quite a bit in the negative, but we've got enough money built up that it really does not matter. So I think all in all, we just need to keep the fight against Chaos going. And we'll kind of wear them down, and we can retake some of our territory.
Anything is possible.
So I'm going to move up here in front of this Chaos army with Keyboard to Cookie Elf. And then Durthu needs to finish off his army. He's got several dragons, which is good. He's got several wild riders, which is good. I kind of just need an infantry line to hold. And a lot of the stuff that I would really like to have probably cost... let's see, where's my just standard old barracks? Do I not have a place set up to recruit? Did I tear down my gallery thing? I think I did by accident. I never rebuilt it somewhere. Ha! Talk about a stupid mistake. But we got the Azrai for our armory there, so let's go ahead and rebuild it here. We're going to need that to recruit some Eternal Guard. And then I'm going to kind of move in over here to Montfort to replenish more with that army. And now we've got decent positioning to protect the forest and hopefully kind of re-expand here. Yeah, I'm not paying you money right now. I saved your trash. I don't know why, because you're probably going to die soon there, Carly. Oh, wow. So, supposedly we're getting attacked by a rather large host of chaos here. Lots of chariots. My tree men and tree kin, though, along with the wild riders, should be able to hold off the chariots. The sheer number of heroes here is a bit disturbing. But again, we have reinforcements of more tree kin. We've got the 2 giant tree men. So we're going to have to win this. This is not the army with the dragons, but we're going to have to get this done. So I'm probably going to forward deploy some wild riders to take down all the hell cannons. That'll get rid of a lot of their strength. Fortunately for me, they don't really have much infantry. So once we take away some of their speed and artillery, this fight should be manageable because we can try and single down heroes. Wishing I had a spell singer with the lore of life in here. But I think that there's some healing available from Appius here. We've gotten this map so many times. This is actually kind of a benefit for us, though, because it gives our archers a great protected place to fire from. And their long range can be very effective from there. And I'm going to have like a good line of tree kin here to kind of really block this entrance. Got a lot of dryads that we'll use kind of just to block up the other side. But I want my real force over on this side where the AI is likely to attack first. And we'll keep Appius back here safe. I think that's Appius. The Hell Cannons, there's one right there, and then there's going to be several more coming onto the battlefield. So in terms of forward deployment of the Wild Riders, I hate some of these maps that don't let you actually forward deploy anywhere because of the odd design of the map. Okay, so forward deploy a couple there. Then I'll get some ready right there. These guys are going to be absolutely critical to massacring. I'm going to keep these Deepwood Scouts. Let's take all of our archers off fire at will. I will choose their targets. And I need to be quite specific about it. We might be able to draw the fire of the Hell Cannon with some of these flying units. Okay. Let's try it out. Like I said, the chariots should do very little. I'm going to put one tree kin kind of up around here just to take away that flank. Our archers are going to have to get rid of all the marauder horsemen. Yeah, the Hell Cannon's focused over here. Whew, kind of lucky it didn't hit me. Oh, here comes a fireball too. Run, 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 run. There we go. Well, good. We'll use up some of their magic while we're at it as well. So we've got the Hell Cannon's attention. I'm really hoping that they'll kind of group up and all flank down one side. If they do, I feel like we can take them. Let's do a quick hit and run on this Hell Cannon. Ooh, no hits. He's probably going to fireball me again here in just a second, though. Yep, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt bad. Nope, it didn't land well. Alright, so that's one Hell Cannon down. Not much that Chaos can do about that. Actually, there is something they can do about it, apparently. Well, no, they fainted like they were going to come back and try, but they're going to just let these Chaos stunties get destroyed by birds. Let the carrion birds clean them up. Oh crap, that hell cannon's about to fire over here. How can it see my... One of my cavalry wasn't hidden? What kind of stupid reindeer crap was that? And why is this hell cannon not dead yet? It's getting attacked by 3 units of birds. Hate the stupid hell cannons. Unless I'm shooting them at the enemy. This is a bit risky because Chaos still has a lot of troops around, but these hell cannons are a must-kill. You can see they're already causing a lot of damage to my reindeer cavalry. Okay, let's pause it, see where... Ooh, I think you got a nasty fireball headed up my way. Let's just fall back a little and it may not hit. There we go. Alright, let's quickly go for the hell cannons here. Okay, there's a lot more Marauder horsemen here than I'd like. Yeah, just avoid the warhounds and go straight for the hell cannon. Do we have targets? We have targets. Let's kind of focus on different targets. I thought there were some chosen somewhere in this army. Let's focus on the chaos spawn. And these hell cannons are now worthless. I don't think they can fire. Let's break these reindeer cavalry out of cover. Let's get back over here with our birds. Hell cannon out. Okay, I think that's probably good enough. We've pretty much wrecked those hell cannons. Just gonna keep my wild riders moving. And we've got a few stupid marauder horsemen coming up over here. We'll focus on them here. Let's take these better archers. And let's actually... I think all their leaders are going to be shielded, unfortunately. They are. That's frustrating. But let's do some damage to them regardless. Their sorcerer is not going to be shielded. Neither is their main leader, that wizard there. We've taken down the chaos spawn considerably. Okay, let's see how my guys back here are doing. Alright, we've got a hold of another hell cannon that's pretty much ruined, so I don't think their hell cannons can... Well, that one might be able to fire again, but we've at least slowed it down for now. This marauder horseman's trying to get back here. Let's keep moving. Alright, doing some decent damage to the wizard. Now hang on, what? There was a little gap just right here where their hero got through to my archers. That's not going to happen. So I'm going to fall back there. I'm going to send a tree man in to put an end to this. Okay, they are trying to run my flank here. Let's get my dryads to scooch back over here. And then I'll have my fast movers back momentarily. Let's get all of our big dudes in here. Take down those warhounds. Alright, sorry I'm pausing a lot. I'm just trying to make sure that I manage this properly. Reindeer cab, let's try and attack those chariots. Let's go swarm their... Well, let's not swarm their spellcaster until we pin down the chariots. Sorry, I keep pausing it. That's just a habit. Crap, we gotta get out of here. This is about to be a bad position. Okay, let's take that guy down. Pin the chariots. Let's actually turn around and kill these guys real quick. Alright, reindeer cab, I really want you to get out of here. I don't think there's enough to really hold you here, so... There we go. Let's break loose out of that position. Archers. Let's move around to the back of this. Reindeer cab are killing chariots. Swamp their sorcerer. Alright. Did I really lose a tree man over here? No, I lost Appius. Crap dang it. I needed him too. I'm gonna swamp a bunch of dryads in here. Appius should come back. Okay, their fire sorcerer is getting swamped. Let's go after this dude over here. All their chariots are bogged down for the moment, which is good news. Come on, come back, Appius, come back. Let's actually get on my archers. I want to get over here and get rid of these cavalry. Where's my Deepwood scouts? Everybody get over here. Keep on these guys. Come on, Appius, get back over here. Okay, our treemen. I am going to pause real quick and remind myself what spells we have. I'm going to put some healing down here because it's badly needed. And then probably, well, no, that's just a single target. And I don't want to overcast right now because I risk harming my lord. Let's get rid of these Marauder horsemen because they're going to throw a lot of axes into this fight, and I really don't want that. Let's see. A lot of the Chaos forces are falling apart. What the heck? Watch your arrows, man. A lot of them are landing right towards my own fight here. Okay, we got the healing up. Let's get more healing in from Appius. Should be able to just tank that fight out. This will wind up being a pretty important victory over Chaos. Got some exalted heroes and other stuff coming back, but we should be able to swamp these guys out. The reindeer cavalry here, the big difference maker. Their mass and speed is good against a lot of different units. Just get rid of these chariots real quick while we have them. There's a hell cannon over here, and it's moving. Let's maybe get my Hawk Rider and Eagles and go deal with it.
Our aim is true. Straight away. Swiftly now.
Let's get down here. Let's keep Appius safe. All right, we punch back the main group of heroes and everything else. We're kind of riding them down. I'm gonna go over here and rid the world of this hell cannon before it gets a chance to do anything. And I've got all my archers ready to take out a bunch of chosen. Are those chosen with... yeah, they're chosen with great weapons, which means that they'll be extremely vulnerable to my archers. I need one reindeer cavalry to swing up here, block this chariot. Alright. Yeah, like today. Okay, yeah, we're gonna wreck those chosen. Let's get these guys back. Reindeer cab over here. It's just one chariot, so I'm not gonna run everything else away. I need to stay focused on these chosen, which are getting wrecked. The hell cannon's getting wrecked. Chariot's gonna give up. And then my reindeer cavalry have ridden down almost everything else. There we go. Damage these chosen as much as possible, and that's gonna be not a lot done in terms of like progress in retaking anything, but we have had a lot of success here in causing extreme damage to the Chaos armies here. I'm trying to run them down as much as possible with my Wild Riders. It's chosen with great weapons will be a juicy target. So I'm gonna kind of complete this real quick. There's a Chaos Chariot I'm trying to knock down over here. Just a Chaos Chariot. I just want to make sure none of their lords are getting away.
Ready to ride.
They're trying to.
By Kurnos.
those guys are bogged down. So
Wild riders.
Wild Riders, man, those guys are clutch.
Horrible.
I remember when the Elves first came out, and a bunch of people were saying, "Oh, Wild Riders are terrible." Yeah, I don't think so. I think Wild Riders are great, and Hawk Riders are pretty useful as well if they get used right. Let's go see if we can help bog this guy down. He's a horseman. Same thing here. Maybe if we get more, we can really bog him down.
Glade guard.
Pull up our Glade Guard, and we'll try and shoot these Chosen with halberds.
Orders acknowledged.
I think this was a wizard back here that I was trying to get rid of.
As you say.
Can't hardly see him up in there. I need to hide the foliage again. I had it. There it goes. Just kill the wizard before he gets to the white line.
Wild riders. To battle. Armed and ready.
Alright, we should be able to go... A lot of these guys...
At pace.
These guys can fire while moving. I'm just worried they're going to shoot my own reindeer cav. Let's see. Nope. Okay, good. That fire whilst moving is pretty sweet. Okay, we took down another enemy lord over there. That's just a Chaos Marauder. So I think we've gotten rid of most of the key targets to a pretty substantial degree.
As you say.
Let's not fire into our own guys, please. I like you firing at these guys. Don't want you firing at these guys. Let's send the reindeer cav over here. And we'll send some of these Glade Guard this way and some this way. That way we can put them all on fire at will. There we go.
Glade guard. Orders. We grow restless. Take them down.
These guys are all spread out though, so they're not taking a ton of damage.
Wild riders.
There we go. We're gonna kill some more of those great weapons. I think that'll pretty much do it. We've squelched most of the power of those Chaos armies. That was a lot of heroes that went down there. Not to mention lords and chariots and all kinds of other stuff. So I'd say Groot Casextus says definitely made a name for himself in that battle. And he should, yeah, we picked up some excellent loot there. That's almost a couple turns worth of loot. Gained some rank. We're going to get some more loot. So now we did earn a couple of turns worth of upkeep because we're in the negative. But like I said, if you're winning battles, being in the negative won't really matter because the elves pick up so much money. Yeah, we dealt those guys a massive defeat there. And we're going to run them down. And that's all the time I'm going to have for this episode. Oh, whoops. I should have taken the loot. That was my bad. I'm used to playing a different campaign where they basically punish you for taking all that loot. The elves, there's not really any punishment for it. There we go. So we've run off a bunch of the chaos. There's a little bit more over here, but I'd say that we've put some pretty significant hurt on chaos and some of their forces here. So I think we're going to at least momentarily turn this tide and get things back on track once we retake a couple of our settlements. Oh man, I can't wait to get this guy up on a forest dragon. Let's see. What are we working on here? Let's do this plus 12 missile damage, and then let's start with piercing shots on him so he can make his own damage better.
Orders.
We got our spell singer here, Tinkerbell the Evil. She's another Lore of Shadows. And then we got Sextus 2.0, the man elf here. We're just going to keep working on his murdering ability, which is what he requested. I now think that we are set. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I'll see you on the next one. So our money's up. Chaos took some pretty critical defeats here, and we're going to be able to push back, try and retake some of these settlements. And we've really got to shut down Varg and some of these other goobers too. But like I said, as long as we're winning battles, we're going to be in pretty good shape. Now I think it's just a matter of can we get anybody to ally with us and really focus on pushing Chaos out once and for all. HeirofCarthage signing out.